Thanks for joining us tonight. In just 46 days, the Register's annual Great Bike Ride across Iowa returns to its roots.
The 50th edition of the Cross-State Ride starts in Sioux City July 23rd. Now, back in 1973, riders pedaled out of the Sioux City area on the very first RAGBRAI ride. This is the 8th time Sioux City will host the ride. And for some riders, they'll have to dust off their bicycles for the ride.
Yeah, the experts at one local bike shop say it's important to make sure that your bike is ready to go. KTIV's Nick Reese has more.
Before you hit the road for RAGBRAI, technicians at Albrecht Cycle Shop in Sioux City say it's important to make sure your tires are pumped full with air. If your bike spent the winter in your shed or garage, those tires are probably a little low. Also, make sure the parts of your bike that can move around like handlebars and pedals are straight and tight. Make sure your brakes are tight too. And test those gears to make sure they cycle through smoothly.
If you have mechanical knowledge, you certainly can work on it yourself, but you can always bring it into a shop too, and they generally will be a little quicker and do it pretty well too.
Right now, Adam says each technician at Albrecht is handling 10 to 20 repairs a day. The wait time is close to 2 weeks to service a bike. They expect they'll be even busier as they get closer to RAGBRAI. Even out-of-state cyclists need help. It's not uncommon for them to ship bikes to local shops before the big ride.
Yesterday we took 4 calls, and there were 5 calls the day before of people making appointments to have their bikes shipped here from, I've got Washington, Alaska. I don't think we have anybody from out of the country yet, but we've had a couple last year too.
Along with making sure your bike is ready to go, Adam says you should also make sure your body is ready for the long ride.
Having a good meal beforehand will definitely help. Having snacks during, because you're going through a lot of carbs, you're burning a lot of carbs, and then just have plenty of water and staying hydrated will kind of make all the difference for sure.
In Sioux City, Nick Reese, KTIV News 4.
Riders pedal out of Sioux City on July 23rd for day one of RAGBRAI. After dipping their tires in the Missouri River in Sioux City, the cyclists will pedal through Kingsley, Washta, and Quimby before making it to the first overnight stop, that's Storm Lake. On day 2 of the journey, the riders will pass through Early, Lakeview, and Breda before rolling into Carroll. That 7-day ride ends at the Mississippi River in Davenport, July 29th.
And before